Wow! 26-pound carp in the River Medway.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you like angling in the country's many waterways too?
That's right, yes. A 26-pound carp in the River Medway.
I was fishing there just this weekend. Had hardly a bite.
Really? What bait were you using?
Just standard maggots.
Well, for carp, you'd be much better off using a little piece of cheese. Although recently, I've had much success using a small piece of luncheon meat. Of course, boys...
I will never forget the first time I met Sarah Ferguson, the daughter of the polo-playing playboy Major Ronald Ferguson, and who later went on to marry Prince Andrew.
Hang on a sec. Stop the voiceover. Who are you?
I'm the young Harry Hill.
What exactly is the problem with the voiceover?
Well, I had no interest in fishing as a boy, and I didn't meet Sarah Ferguson as a child. No, that was much, much later.
That's because it isn't your flashback.
Not my... Well, whose flashback is it then?
It's mine. Carry on.
Ah, yes, the young Sarah Ferguson, or Fergie, as she later became known.
This is supposed to be my flashback. How can it be your flashback when you're a kid already?
Well, maybe it's a flash forward.
A flash forward? Don't be ridiculous.
Can I be any help here?
Who are you?
I'm the 16-year-old G. This is my flashback, so if you don't mind moving on.
But you don't look anything like me. Your face is too long, and you're taller than I am. How can you be taller at 16 than I am at 46? And I never had spots like that.
Well, there's no need to get personal.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Oh, why, you little...
Oi! Pick on someone your own size!
Who are you?
Stuntman Harry. Can't fight kids. Just not on.
So, who's...
Yeah, it's my flashback. Back to the time when I first worked with you and Sarah Ferguson.
But I've never met you before.
Yes, we have met once. Don't you remember? It all happened that day in 1986 in Cheltenham.
Stop it! I don't want another flashback. This film is about the first time I adopted a child. Okay. Can I have my flashback now, please?
I want baby!
It all started when my first wife, May Sung, and I were unable to start a family due to a certain physical incompatibility that I'd rather not go into. In desperation, I determined to travel to Africa, where I heard it was possible to purchase a child for the price of a small orphanage.
You'll surely be experiencing some turbulence. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Terribly sorry, sir. Oh, okay.
Get off!
Oh.
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 You can't fight women, Harry. It's just not on.
Eventually, I arrived at the African village that Madonna had told me about.
Yes, mate. How can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for
A kid, is it?
Yeah.
No need to feel embarrassed. I mean, that's what we're here for. Now, if I could just take a few details. Jean?
Yeah?
Can you turn the Wi-Fi on? Thank you. Right. What sort of child are you looking for?
Well, I hadn't,
Is it a companion you're after, or someone to do the cleaning, or someone with a bit of a future?
Kid with the future would be great.
Jean?
Yeah?
Send Jim out, would you?
Oh.
Jim? Meet your new daddy.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark. And the endless skies, my love, to the dark. And the endless skies. The first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face. I took the boy home to my wife, and we nurtured him and cared for him as if he were our own. My little lad did well at school. I made sure of it.
Pencil first, then you do it in pen. Happy birthday!
Then one birthday, I'm not sure why, I decided to buy my son an electric guitar. Maybe I saw something in him that suggested to me that he might be good at it. Anyway, he took to it like a duck to water. Over the weeks and months that followed, we noticed a great change in the lad. He spent more and more time in his room practicing. He started to dress in an outlandish manner, wide flared trousers and caftans.
Hey, brothers.
He met up with two other like-minded souls and they started to work together, making music, the like of which no one had heard before.
Yeah, Joe, where you going with that gun of yours?
Before long, my boy and his friends had built a following in the music venues around London. Their sound was different, and what kept it all together was his guitar playing.
I'm going down to shoot my old lady.
My boy had earned his success and partook of its fruits freely.
I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. Said that ain't too cool. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your woman down. Shot her. Hey, Joe.
As the band became more successful, they became the center of the social scene in London, with top showbiz names turning up to see their gigs. Minyoko, Mick and Keith, and Paul Daniels and Debbie McGee. Their crowning glory was headlining at the Woodstock Rock Festival.
You know I caught my old lady messing around town, and I gave her the gun. I shot her.
Strange to think that if I hadn't bought him that electric guitar for his birthday, the world might never have known of my son, Jimi Hendrix.
Well, that can't be right. Jimi Hendrix was born in Washington.
I don't think so.
Well, Google it.
Well, you can
Yeah, look.
certainly...
I've got it on my phone. James Marshall Jimi Hendrix, born November 27th, 1942, in Seattle, Washington.
Give me that. Hey,
He was first of 5 children to James and Lucille Hendrix.
Wikipedia's notoriously unreliable.
And when he was 9 years old, his parents divorced.
Ah, the man himself. Tell him
What?
about you being Jimi Hendrix and forming the Jimi Hendrix Experience after I bought you that electric guitar for your birthday.
No, no, no. I'm in the Jimi Hendrix Experience. The real Jimmy died in 1970. We are a tribute band.
What did I tell you?
He could have been Jimi Hendrix if Jimi Hen hadn't been born.
Well, no, he couldn't. He wouldn't have had anyone to copy.
Yes, he would.
Wouldn't.
Would.
Wouldn't.
Would.
Wouldn't.
Would.
Wouldn't.
Yep.
first time ever I saw your face. I thought the sun rose in your eyes.
It's a great life, isn't it, Harry?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Can't you see we've only just begun?
There's a familiar face in Starling City, and Arrow is far from happy about the new arrival. Our brilliant comic book action continues tonight at 8 on Sky 1 HD, and that's followed by an all-new episode of Strike Back Shadow Warfare.